Viewers of the tube, thanks for tuning into the channel for the first update on the City of Bricks in 2023. I, Makro, will be your guide for this tour where there have been some substantial changes since the last city update. So let's dive right into all this goodness and see where the imagination has taken me this last month. Starting in the old train yard, where I have taken out all the track, the little warehouse loading dock, all the gantry cranes set up, cranes in general, and plopped in all my construction equipment as a temporary setup while I come up with some city planning for this area. I can tell you right away, I'm going to be moving the daily bulge down out front and center beside the Sanctum Sanctorum, which is currently half built, and the rest of this is just icing on the cake and extra room for more mocks that are apparently half built and sitting under the table, and hopefully this year a couple of cool Lego sets that Lego has yet to announce. After I move that daily bulge, I'm going to take my modified toy shop. I'm going to drop that toy shop where that little three ply setup of the pillars is. That little 16 by 32 spot is going to be the new home of the toy shop. Ditch these train tracks. Because the daily bulge has moved, I'm going to be able to pull out this corner build out front and center, and it's going to be less of these buildings that are hidden. As good as it looks when it's all packed in there, there's certain things that you want to be out front and center so you can see the facade. I've left this area pretty much alone. No future plans in the immediate future. We do have a little bit of space where the two tuk-tuks are hanging out beside the bookshop. Once maybe I get some of my castle projects caught up, I'll come back and revisit the facade and hopefully interior of that firehouse. If that does sound like the content you are looking for, please subscribe, ring that bell. And if you don't mind helping a guy out, giving a tweak on that like button of this video. Much appreciated. Coming down one of the main corridors, again, not a whole lot of changes. I'm still looking to add another level or two of that skin tone color to my boutique hotel. Jack it up, at least get the sand green roof all on the same level. Looks a little silly like that. But that's the only plans for this kind of area. Not a whole lot going on. I'm going to take out my color modified townhouse, which pretty much just took the instructions from the brownstone townhouse within the Pet Shop modular set and just modified the colors. So I might actually do a couple more of those, make them look a little bit more eye-pleasing on the facade out front, and then slap them in the corner with all the other brownstone townhouses, which you're going to see as we pan around to the far corner. I still got a little bit of space up there. It was done, it wasn't done. It's kind of a pain to work back there. I got to stand up on a little stool and reach as far as my choir boy noodle arm can reach. As we pan back across the amazing amusement park, where really the only ride that's missing that's substantial is that loop coaster, in my opinion. That haunted house, it looks good, but the colors would not fit into the overall postcard picture that this shot has to offer. It's just a little too dark. And then that loop coaster, in my opinion, again would take away from my postcard picture right here. I feel it would just crowd the skyline, if you will. Coming down another main corridor, very little changes. Just keep playing mind games with myself on that space back there. But again, I think we got that problem solved. Alt color build of the brownstone townhouses and then get them in there. A little bit more work to do on this police station, especially the interior. But again, I got to get caught up on some of my castle medieval themed projects, which is going to lead us to the end of this tour, where I hope I have been a great host and a decent guide. Coming into the Ninjago district, where finally I have mounted the doubled up and mirror built Monkey Kid City of Lanterns on top of the Monkey Kid secret hideout, the noodle shop, and mix max mash of mocks, giving this area a very, very dense feel. Lots for the eye to pick up, lots of little detail in there. And once we start to tie this mock back here, all those loose ends up, I am actually truly happy with how this area is turning out. Finish off a little bit of this water, get Apocalypseburg on a Mills plate so it can cover up the rest of this white table with some kind of topography detail, landscaping detail. Maybe we'll just put a dumpster fire in the corner, or pay homage to the Simpsons and get the mountain of tires, and set that ablaze. That is always funny. Again, more half-built mocks that are going to come apart. This one here especially is going to come apart. Was part of the Ninjago district, just don't have room for it anymore. I mean, I can't lie, I got some room now, but no more room for a substantial mock that size into the Ninjago district. I got like an 8 by 32 spot back there, little 10 by 16 spot, a couple more mocks we can cram in here, pack it all in. Quick and easy, those are the two big changes within the City of Bricks this month. But if you guys want to stay tuned in for next month's city update, minor sneak peek of what's going to be going on. If my Lego dungeon and the mess that I got is any kind of sign of more action coming down the road, well, we're in for a treat, aren't we? Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe, have fun. Hope to see you all in the next one.